when I look at your Instagram page, all I see is influencer. All I see is influencer. I don't really see a queen on your page. Miss Criticizer. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Miss Criticizer 2021. Oh my god, I just want to thank you guys for your support on my two latest videos in regards to how's African's performance going to be in Miss Universe. I did not expect that much love. I just said, you know what, let me just upload the video. I would be okay with just 50 views and a few likes, and that's it. I'm just here to just give you guys entertainment, information, just make it fun. And you know what, we have to support the African queens. Now, I did those two parts of the videos. Now, don't get me wrong, filming it was time consuming because I basically had to research what each girl was doing, each delegate was doing. With a couple of ones, I had challenges based on limited information. So I was just thinking, God, let me not bother. But to be honest, that's irresponsible of me, because indeed I had a couple of comments, specifically from the Namibian supporters or even other African supporters. They say, hey, where's my country? And to you guys, I really want to apologize. I want to say sorry for neglecting your faves. Yeah, it was unintentional, but you know what? I said, let me just do it. Let me go ahead and do it. Everybody deserves at least their story to be told. So once again, I'm so sorry. Now, before I digress, if you're here for the very first time, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Your girl is on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I want to thank you guys for subscribing, showing me love. Thank you so much. Now, going to Namibia, we have the beautiful, stunning, eye-blowing Prisa Analo. She is a 28-year-old award-winning journalist, she's a media personality, and she is a self-trained makeup artist. She's not new to pageants because in 2021 she participated in Miss Namibia Universe and she was in the top 12. Now, I've had the chance to look at her interviews and just search her up, and I've realized the first thing. She's somebody who is very well spoken, she's very level-headed, and to be honest, there's just something about her. And I said, you know what, I understand why you're actually an award-winning journalist. And even there's so much poise about her. She's very humble. She's very humble. I've watched her interview and there were a couple of notes that I've made based on the things that I've seen. And she's somebody, what I've realized is that she's somebody who is very focused on self-development. I will not call it perfectionist, but she strives for the best, which is a good thing. So she said there were many times that, hey, she was pushed down, she felt discouraged. There were times that she was over-criticized. There were times that she was rejected. But she said, just because you're rejected does not mean that you cannot do it again. And there was a saying that she said that failure is a good feedback. Failure is a very good feedback where you improve yourself to be successful. Yeah, and even after the interview that happened immediately after her winning, she said that the first thing she said is that work starts now. Yeah, just because I won, I love the glitz, the glamour, but the work starts now. So the things that she has promised, specifically her advocacy and other developments, she said that that's what she wants to focus on. She wants to stick to her word and continue to do it. And so this is a queen who you can see that she knows herself. Over the years she has developed so many traits about herself, and that's what us humans we should be doing. We should be striving for self-development, we self-reflect. We want to be the best versions of ourselves, and that's just something that caught my guard. And I said, you know what, I have not watched Miss Namibia. I'll make time to watch the competition. And I said, wow, now I know one of the reasons why you won. I think she probably even gave a very captivating answer during her Q&A in the Miss Namibia. Very stunning woman. So now when it comes to her advocacy, yeah, she has a couple of ones. So she has a very good one. Her advocacy, I think, is food security, and Her advocacy is food security and poverty eradication. So she started the initiative, which is the greenhouse garden, which is a sustainable way of growing food, instead of doing the basic thing, which is feeding, which, to be honest, I agree, so to be honest, I don't know how the soil system works in Namibia and all that, hence why maybe when it comes to food issues in rural area, but they work together to plant, basically almost like gardening, greenhouse farming and all that, to provide. You have to grow your own things, and I agree with that. Instead of doing the usual feeding, don't teach them how to fish. So that's something that she's focusing on, which is also good for the climate change and so many other things, but she's impacting her own community. Also said that basically the challenges she's faced during her time of unemployment, she said, I'm not just going to sit there, I'm going to train myself to be a makeup artist, create a job for myself. And that's the best mindset to have when moving forward. And she also said that I think there was a question about, how do you feel you can inspire girls? And she said she wants to inspire everybody, all ages, all types of people, all religion, all sexual orientation, everybody. She just wants to impact everybody that, listen, we all have the same issue. If I can do it, you can do it. You've been put down. Don't think that anybody is better than you. We all have our qualities. So I said she's a very strong queen. Very, very, very strong. And yeah, and again, so many things. And she's beautiful. Priska has 23,000 followers on Instagram. I love the photos on her grid. Very, very professional. You basically also see the advocacy, the courses that she has done. You see I see the beautiful photo shoots. I love her style. I love her fashion. She's stunning. So now the question is, will she place? Oh God. You know what it is? Because I know some of you will say, oh my God, Miss Criticizer, every time you're saying this person will not place, this person will not place. Like, I actually, let's just say, all the contenders, most of the contenders for this year's Miss Universe, all of them have good qualities. All of them are stunning. They're all beautiful. Maybe there are some that I have to get to know more on a personal level and see how they perform. But to be honest, I love what I'm seeing. And if I had my wish, I wish all of them would place. I'm not going to lie, but we're judging the history of Miss Universe. Hey, listen, this Miss Universe has been there since what, 1950, 1952. And how many black winners did we have? Talk less of African winners. It's very, very few. And like I said, if it's up to me, I would want everybody to place. But based on the show's dynamic, it is extremely hard. But you know what? Based on her quality and everything, I hope and I wish she will place. She's 50-50 for me. She's 50-50 for me. So for me, I still feel she might have a chance. Yeah, but based on how the show is set up, it's crazy. But yeah. So we now have Miss Universe Eritrea. She goes by the name Snit Tewoldemedin. 25-year-old Snit is a neuroscience graduate, and she's also an educator in a Montessori school. She's helping children with learning disabilities. She's based in the United States. Now, Eritrea is actually making their debut in Miss Universe. Congratulations. I believe that they held an event for her in Washington, D.C., where she was basically handpicked. There's a coronation for her. And she's not new to pageantry. So last year in 2023, she won Miss Africa USA. She's beautiful, she's stunning, she's very soft spoken. I love the way she speaks. So when it comes to the advocacy, these are things that are very dear to her heart and that she actually relates to. So I believe that the first one is she wants to contribute, assist when it comes to children facing learning disabilities. Also, trying to make a change in the system, how they place children with learning disability and all that need a bit of help. And I believe that she's also looking for method making things easy, because she has a younger sister who also has learning disabilities. Her younger sister has Down syndrome, I believe. And of course, she's basically involved in the whole process, making things easier for them, making things, accommodating things based on their structure. So I felt like that's very good. She also wants to contribute when it comes to breast cancer awareness, spread the information, contribute heavy to it, because she has lost her mother to breast cancer. So these are things very dear to her heart. It's something that she relates to. I feel this is amazing. This is completely good. Yeah, I actually like her advocacy. Finally found her Instagram profile. I think she almost has 10,000 followers, doing very well. We see she's in Mexico. Yeah, I actually love her page. It's all about her showcasing her culture, also showing her younger sister. And yeah, I see her Instagram is very well. Yeah, so the question is she going to place? I don't think so. I don't think she's going to place. Now, again, I'm not trying to be negative. We still need to see more about her. But again, just because I'm saying these things does not mean that they don't have enough time to develop themselves, to grow in everything. She's still new, but I didn't see for her, it's even an opportunity. She's the first person to represent Miss Eritrea Universe. She'll eventually grow from it. Now, like I said, in her case, she's handpicked. She's handpicked. They held a ceremony. Again, you know how I feel about it. I wish they at least held a national competition. And I wish that it was not always people based in the US who do it. But it's okay. She's actually born and raised in Eritrea, and she moved at a younger age to the United States. But it's almost a similar story as Miss Somali and Miss Guinea Conakry. But again, I have nothing against these beautiful, stunning ladies. I believe that they are also qualified to do that. But hopefully with time, Miss Universe Eritrea will develop that step by step. I understand it has its challenges. So that's the only thing that I have. She's handpicked. But again, stunning girl, beautiful girl. With time, she'll develop. So now we're going to Equatorial Guinea. So we have the stunning, beautiful 25-year-old Diana Mofo. So she is a model, and she also holds a degree in commerce and marketing. Ooh. There's not really a lot of information about her. I've tried to search it. Probably it's in her home country. It's in Spanish. But we're just going off, let's say, basically on her Instagram, yeah? She has, of course, 7,000 followers. It's okay. She's slowly getting there. And when it comes to her advocacy, I don't see it on her Instagram page, but I have seen in the profile that it's probably in Spanish, that she has just started an Instagram page. Of course, I think she just started she just started a charity. So I'm basically reading what's on her charity page. Her charity is called, I think, Motivamente. Project wants to help support and contribute to the evolution, growth, and development of these young people. So basically empowering young people, women, and children, conditioned by environment, offering them a platform they can find motivation and support the launch of dreams. Basically just empowering them, I think, in studies, in the community, helping them and all that. So it's a charity, I think, that she just started, because I see that it has just been launched in September. With time, she'll grow from there. Yeah. So she's stunning, she's beautiful, she looks like a supermodel, she has beautiful face card, insane face card. I see that she's in Mexico. Love her fashion, love everything about it. There's not really a lot of photos about her, but I see that maybe she's starting to grow. Now I'm not sure when Equatorial Guinea was held, But yeah, she's beautiful, and yeah, she's stunning. Now the question is again, will she place? Uh, Again, I could not find a lot of information about her. I think maybe she's new. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe she's new in this pageantry setting. With time, she's going to grow her profile and everything. I personally don't think she will place again. I'm not saying because she does not have what it takes. She doesn't have the qualities. But I explained this earlier that it's all about self-promotion. Yeah, it's all about self-promotion. I cannot find a lot of information. Maybe the popularity is also not there. She's also coming from a very, very small country. That's not to say that much shouldn't change, but we're having voters, we're having popularity, like, there's so many things. But again, with time, she'll grow. Yeah, so I don't think she's going to place, to be honest. Now let me move on to the next one. But she's a stunning girl. The next one is Zambia. Whoo, Zambia. She goes by the name Brandina Luuli. Yeah, and they say that she's a 28-year-old award-winning model. Ooh, she's a super mom. Ooh, she's a model. She's a married woman, and she participated in Miss Glam World. That was almost 10 years ago. That was 9 years ago in 2015. She's a married woman. She's 28. When I saw her, I said 28 where? Because I thought this was a 22-year-old woman. She is beautiful. She is stunning. And to be honest, she's the last person to go to Mexico of the continent. So that's why Miss Brandina, I did not want to forget you. Yeah. So she actually owns a foundation. She owns a foundation, I believe, where they participate in, of course, planting tree. There are a lot of initiatives. You actually see that on her Instagram. You see that she basically highlights what she does for the community, how she contributes to the community. So there are so many initiatives. There's the tree planting to support climate change. She also collaborates with ShopRite when it comes to distributing items to deprived areas, and also how they can contribute to their monthly expenses. There are many examples, also promoting hygiene in primary schools, especially after the COVID happened, so that we can all avoid unnecessary diseases. So what I actually like about her videos is that the voiceover. I love the voiceover. I love that her Instagram is also focused on that, and it's basically a charity diary, and she basically explains what they've done for the day, how they did it, and everything. I actually like that concept. So to be honest, Miss Zambia, she's good in that. I can see that she has the experience. So yeah, Miss Zambia almost has 5,000 followers. Yeah. Beautiful woman, stunning. The question is she going to place? I don't think so. I'll just keep it short and simple. But she's beautiful, she's stunning. She goes by the name Tanya Rene. She's 27 years old. They say she has a successful modeling career and a strong background in project management, exuding confidence, sophistication, her deep appreciation for Japanese culture and all that. I'm going to be brutally honest about Miss Mauritius, yeah? Because I'm looking at her Instagram page. She has 23,000 followers. And all I see, I believe this is probably her advocacy. Because I tried to search a lot. Mauritius is a francophone country. Even at that, when you Google her, there's not really a lot of information. And I see in her bio is that plant-based for animals and the environment. And I'm going to be brutally honest about Miss Mauritius. I know she's not going to, I know she's not going to place. I don't think she's going to place. But I'll say that out of all the ladies that I've listed, I just think that she's not really I won't say she's not really a pageant queen. I will say that there's not really depth when it comes to her. First of all, her team, I don't know who her team is, because the fact that I cannot really find a lot of details about your I cannot really find a lot about your profile. It says a lot. Your team probably needs to do something about it. And when I look at your Instagram page, all I see is influencer. All I see is influencer. I don't really see a queen on your page. Now, I see that maybe a few times, I think maybe just twice, you probably just went to the school for a charity event, which I understand. But me, based on what I see, I can see if you have passion in what you're doing. You know, beauty queen is very versatile. It's not only about looks, it's also about the depth that you have as a queen, strong qualities that you possess. It's not only doing charity work, of course, but it's also about the poise. It's about things that you possess, you know. And again, all I just see is model. That's what I see on her Instagram page. Again, I don't know who her team is, how they promote her. And there's nothing wrong with being an influencer, but we're talking about pageantry, yeah? We're talking about you have to be multi-dimensional. You have to be multi-dimensional. There's a time to take the cute photos, the modeling pics. There's a time where you have the advocacies that you do. There's a time where you do public speaking. There's a time that you do basically almost everything. That's what a queen is about. With Miss Mauritius, I don't see a queen. I'm so sorry. I know the Mauritian people are going to attack me. Where is the culture even displayed on her page? There's not a lot. We just know that she's fascinated with Japanese culture. And there's nothing wrong with that. But with a queen, I need you to be multidimensional. With Mauritius, I don't see it. So guys, that's the end. Now, just going back to all the videos that I did, yeah? Another recap. All the women are actually stunning. They're all beautiful. There are some I've got a lot of information of. And there are some that, to be honest, I don't have that much information of. It depends. Now we have to rely on their performance, how they're going to perform at Miss Universe. That's all about it. Now, like I said, if I had my way, all these women are actually going to place. I want most of these women to place, but we know how critical Miss Universe is. We know extremely how critical they are. How many African winners have we gotten? Very few. Very, very few. We have not really gotten that many African women. Talk less of placement. Hence why I'm being critical. There are some women that I even feel they should even place. But I just know, based on how the setup is of Miss Universe, I know that they're not going to place. I see so many strong contenders. Yeah. I see so many. So again, this is no attack. Don't take any offense to it, but this is just my personal opinion. Yeah, so like I said many times, the women that I think who will place most definitely, I said South Africa, I said Nigeria, I said Egypt, and then which one was the fourth country? Zimbabwe. Those four, I believe they're solid. The ones that I said are 50-50. I said Somalia, I said Namibia, I said oh gosh, which one did I say again? There were so many. There were some that were 50-50. I think I said Miss Congo too. So yeah, that's just it. But yeah, I wish these ladies good time. I wish you all the best. I'm coming with more updates. And yeah, I'm going to also do a notorious video with which is the best and worst ranked organized Miss Universe competition, national competition in Africa. Anyway guys, love you all. Take care. Bye bye.